Well, the spa is beautiful. I'm very impressed, and I think poor Charles has needed something like this for a long time.
I agree.
Thank you for the tour.
Any last questions?
No, I don't. Oh, yes. As a matter of fact, there is one.
Well, now's the time to ask.
It's about scheduling appointments I had. My hours are highly irregular, and I never know when I'll be able to get in.
Isn't that a coincidence? Monica Quartermain has the exact same problem. We managed to get her in whenever, don't tell me we have another doctor in the house.
No, I'm a nurse.
A nurse?
Yes, at General. That's how I know Monica.
Of course.
So, in other words, anytime I'm free, I could just come on over in the evening for a massage?
I can't always promise that I'll be available.
But if not Leo, someone else. Someone's always available. Terrific. Well, just show me where to sign. Right here, blue line, bottom. There you go. Thank you. All set. Avalon Spa is now my second highest bill next to my mortgage. Well, congratulations, Mrs. Brock, and welcome. Thank you. Leo, how about a massage right now? You don't seem to be busy.
Just on my way. As a matter of fact, I have a full schedule now until closing time. It was nice meeting you, Mrs. Brock.
I'm sure Debbie can take you. I'll check the thing. She's just as good as Debbie is. Great.
It's not that I'm unsympathetic, Mr. Stern.
The guy has been gouging us for years. Somebody has got to stop him.
I'd love to be that somebody, but I just have a full caseload right now.
Sure, I know. The little guy like me doesn't count. You boys know how to put out for one who pays.
Mr. Stern, it has nothing to do with the money. I do it for nothing. It's got to do with time. Now, if you'd like, I can refer you to someone else.
That's okay. I'll find someone myself.
Mr. Stern.
Hey. You got time for an old colleague?
Come in, Lee.
Well, I'd have thought you'd have at least changed the color.
Well, it's time to redecorate.
You're that busy, huh?
Yep. Say that again. Excuse me. Yeah. All right, put him through. It's okay. Just take a second. Yeah, Bill, what can I do for you? Yeah, I read it. No, everything's legal. I just don't think it's exactly fair. Now, I know this is business, but I feel you should know what kind of a thin line you're treading here. No, sir. Personally, I don't condone that kind of tactic. Yes, that's right. That's all you asked me, and I said, yes, it's legal. You're welcome, Bill.
That's Bill Wayburn, I take it, huh?
How did you find this guy, Lee? He's always looking for this shortcut. Whether or not it's kosher doesn't seem to matter to him.
Well, you can't blame him, really. That's the way he got to the top.
Well, if that's how you get to the top, I'll stay at the bottom. Thank you.
Hey, you wanted to see me?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. You didn't have to come all the way down here. I told your secretary I'd stop by at your office.
Yeah, well, I know that. Well, I'd say a little homesick, huh?
Well, it's funny you should mention that, Lee.
What do you mean?
I want to talk about our partnership.
Uh-oh.
Why do you say that?
Well, I think I know what's coming here.
Look, it's not as if I don't appreciate the opportunity. I do. I just don't know if this is the right place for me.
Jake, you've been doing a terrific job. If that's what you're worried about, I couldn't be more pleased with your work.
I know. I don't know what I'm complaining about. I don't even know if I'm complaining right now.
You're bored, huh?
Well, maybe a little.
Now, come on, Jake. You're bored a lot. And it's only normal. Now, you have all of these corporate cases that you're saddled with. I used to think I'd go crazy if I had to read one more set of partnership papers.
What did you do?
Well, I waited till the juicy cases came along. And they will, I mean, just when I'd get ready to hang it up, along would come this jewel. And then you'd remember the reason you got in this business in the first place.
In other words, you're telling me to hang in there.
Yeah. test my theory. That's what I'm saying.
Well, if you worried that I was going to quit, I'm not.
Oh, well, I didn't really think so. You're too smart for that. Why did you want to see me?
I wanted to get some advice on the dullest of our dull corporate accounts.
Smith Built Construction.
How did you know that?
Well, they always call this time of year.
Excuse me. Yeah. Well, can she come back? Now, hold on. It's Miss Tiffany Hill. She says it's very, very important.
Well, I doubt that very, very much, but I'll see her anyway.
Okay. I'll show her in myself. Thanks. In the meantime, I'll get the secretary to pull the Smith Built file. Hi, why don't...
Oh, Lee, darling, thank heavens
Come in.
you're here. I need your help desperately.
Well, if I can be of service, sure.
I have to incorporate, and my accountant says immediately. Not tomorrow, not the next day, but immediately. He says that I'm too liquid, or I'm floating, or something about my assets don't match my potential. Oh, well, Lee, I really don't have any idea what he says, but I do know that it is all positively Greek to me.
Tiffany, in the first place, nobody can incorporate just immediately. It takes a while.
But you'll do it for me, won't you? I mean, I hate filling out all those forms. I always make a mess of them.
Jake here will handle it for you.
Handle what?
Well, Tiffany here wants to incorporate.
Yes, and I have already chosen the name. Rainbow Limited. That was Mickey's idea. He said very, very limited.
Well, I suppose it wouldn't take much time. All right. Listen, why don't you just step outside when Lee and I are finished?
No, darling, I'm in a terrible rush. I have a hair appointment, and Baron goes absolutely mad if I'm 5 minutes late.
Okay. Why don't you just talk to the secretary? She'll make an appointment for you next week sometime.
That's too late. Oh, I tell you what, it's going to have to be dinner. But I'll buy, but you have to pick the place, all right?
I don't think that
Oh,
you...
but I insist. Shall we say 6 o'clock? I'll just meet you here.
No.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you. Oh, Lee, thank you. You have saved the day again. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Now, didn't I tell you? I mean, just when you think you cannot take any more, along comes this jewel.
They said I had to wait for a transport. I guess that's a wheelchair. Can't believe I'm getting out of here. I can't believe it!
Will somebody give me some news?
Hey, no news is good news.
Any place but a hospital, baby.
Hey, you know you can go anytime you get the word.
If that's the case.
You know, you're weird. Especially if you're lying about those headaches.
Hey, why don't you do me a favor, all right? Just mind your own business.
Sure, no problem.
You got your reprieve. What do you mean? You're gonna be here another week. Isn't that what you wanted? You're the doctor, you tell me. It's what you wanted, all right. What you didn't count on is that it might be what I want, too. Yeah, why's that? It'll give the other doctors and myself the time to find out exactly what's bothering you. You're what's bothering me, man. Now get out of here. Okay, first let's find out about those headaches. No, there's nothing to find out. I don't have anything to say to you anymore, you understand? You either get out of here, or I'm gonna throw you out. See there, feeling better already. Out! All right, Frisco. Whatever you say. What's your problem?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Do you come here often?
Every chance I get.
You know, well, I really have to admit this is not exactly what I expected, Jake.
Oh? What did you expect?
Well, something more, well, I don't know, just something more. After all, you are an attorney, Jake. I mean, most attorneys I know would have...
Large expense accounts?
I said I'd pay.
We better get something straight right away. I'm not like other attorneys you know, Tiffany. You see me around here, you know that.
Yes, I know that. I mean, you dress differently, you talk differently, and you eat differently.
I don't eat differently, I eat right. Now, you gonna try your salad?
Sprouts are something that one mows, not eats.
Go ahead and eat it. It's good for you.
So are a lot of other things that I avoid. So, do you jog also?
Every chance I get.
Oh, I bet it keeps your body in great shape, doesn't it?
Not to mention healthy.
Oh, yes. Well, you know, I go to the spa and have a wonderful massage and a sauna every time I feel the need for recreation. Being pampered is my idea of a good workout.
To each his own. Listen, if you're not gonna...
Oh, please, be my guest.
Thank you.
Jake, while you're grazing through your salad, do you think maybe we might could get down to business?
You want to be incorporated?
Yes, and I'd like to do it immediately. I mean, you do know how to incorporate, don't you?
I'll be sure and have all my pencils sharpened. There's a lot of paperwork involved.
I can get someone else if you'd rather.
Well, be my guest. I mean, I'm sure there are plenty of lawyers in town that would love to take your money.
I know. Mickey recommended 3 right off the top of his head.
Well, then why pick me?
Well, I want to work with someone that I know.
How well do you know me?
Well, I'm getting a very good education tonight. I mean, come on, Jake, what is with you? I had assumed that before this little get-together that we were friends, or at least friendly acquaintances.
We are. I just don't like people making presumptions about me. Just because I'm a lawyer, it doesn't mean I go after business all the time.
Just after your sprouts.
And no more lawnmower jokes. I've heard them all.
Promise?
I'm sorry, Tiffany. I dragged you down here. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay, Jake. The place is kind of growing on me, you know? So what else is wrong?
Nothing. Why do you ask?
I don't know. It's just this feeling I'm getting from you. Is it Blackie? I mean, I know it's been bothering me a lot lately. Oh, Jake, I just feel like I failed him so much.
Tiffany, Blackie failed himself. Nobody could do anything for him. Not that it makes the hurt get any less.
No, it doesn't. Now, what about my corporation? I would really appreciate it if you would handle it instead of one of those New York types. There's just something about a perfectly pressed suit that makes me nervous, you know?
Well, well, you think I'd let you pay for my dinner and not take your case, Tiffany?
I don't know.
You suggesting that I'm a freeloader?
That's just it, Jake. I don't know what you are.
Well, why don't I tell you? In all modesty, I am what there are very few left of in this world, an individual. Being one yourself, I thought you could recognize that.
Well, I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you very much.
You're welcome very much. Now, drink your tea before it gets cold.
Herbal?
Of course.
Oh. Cheers.
You sure are not eating very much, really.
Oh, I had an enormous lunch at the Port Charles Hotel.
Tell me about Blackie again.
I've already told you, and there's very little to tell because I saw him for a total of about 10 minutes.
But he's looking well? He's eating okay?
Oh, yeah, he looks just like he did here. No change.
Does he miss us?
Yes, he misses all of us.
Hey, maybe I'll write him a letter.
I think that's a good idea.
I think that's a terrific idea.
I'll get started right now.
No, you'll do it after dinner. Come on, it's finished. You still haven't told us what you did today.
Well, me?
Yeah.
Nothing special.